Hello guys, it's me again. Welcome back to the channel English with Farshad. In this video, we're gonna talk about 7 common problems in learning English and how to improve them. If you wanna find it out, just keep up with me and let's find it out! Learning to be fluent in English, especially when your first language is no way similar to it, can be very challenging. As a new learner, you're bound to face many problems in learning English as a second language. Even native speakers often end up making mistakes because of the differences and intricacies that can be found within the language. So, if you think that problems faced by students in learning English are exclusive to them only, you are wrong. Number 1. Poor English vocabulary. Vocabulary is the integral part of learning any language, including English. Any language has hundreds and thousands of words, and it's impossible to know all of them at a given time. Even the native speaker do not know all the words of their mother tongue. There are way too many words for any person to learn. However, you don't need to learn every single one of them. That being said, you will still need to have a strong vocabulary to speak fluently in English. If you want to be an advanced speaker, then you need to know 4,000 to 10,000 words. And if you want to become fluent, then you must know more than 10,000 words. Now, the list is way too long to display, but a good way to start is by reading through the list and identifying the words you already know. However, apart from learning all the words, another one of the problems in learning English that people face is forgetting the words soon after learning them. So, how can you overcome that? Number 2. Confusing spelling. There are hundreds and thousands of words in English that have completely different spelling but sound the same when pronounced. You can have a pair of shoes or eat a pear for lunch. These words sound the same but have vastly different meanings and spelling. Moving on, you will also notice that individual letters in words can sound different. For instance, the letter F can be spelled in different ways. You can spell it like a F in words such as enough, or tough, or you can spell it like a f in words like phone, or you can use it like a double F in words like fluff. Wow, that's a lot. This has to be in the top of the list of problems faced by students in speaking English. Number 3, no interaction or lack thereof with native speakers. It's important to regularly interact with native speakers if you want to be fluent in English. It can be very difficult to work on your speaking skills without a partner and can cause many problems in learning English. Luckily, there is a solution for all speaking English problems, including this one. You can find native speakers via online groups on social media or anywhere else. Besides, you might get an amazing friend along the way. Number 4, difficult grammar. English grammar is intricate and tricky. Learners can find grammar patterns difficult, especially in speaking, and it can lead to getting a wrong message being delivered. English grammar rules are not clean-cut, and there are way too many of them. As a result, they are tough to memorize and even tougher to apply. You can work on grammar by starting with the basics, including plural forms, comma rules, and pronoun agreement rules. Number 5, feeling embarrassed. Learning a new language can feel overwhelming, so the embarrassment comes with it is natural. So if you feel embarrassed when practicing around the people, especially when the people around you are fluent, remember that is natural. You feel out of place because you are unable to express yourself properly. To deal with the embarrassment, practice as much as you can. Try speaking English alone or in a comfortable space when you can speak out loud. Or you can read to yourself out loud. Just keep in mind that English is not your first language and you're still learning, which is incredibly impressive. So you don't need to be embarrassed. Number 6, confusion, colloquialisms, and slang. This is one specific area that is challenging to learn. Slang is the casual language used in day-to-day conversation. It is difficult to learn slangs when you're not an active part of the local culture. Luckily, there are many ways to get hang of common slangs and colloquialisms. Take advantage of pop culture and latest trends like famous TV shows and radio shows. To learn the casual language, you need to carry on day-to-day conversations. Listening to native English speakers will help you gain proper understanding of how to make conversations by picking up cues such as non-verbal clues or tone of voice. Number 7. Pronunciation. English doesn't follow the rules of phonetics because it's not a phonetic language. So oftentimes you don't say a word the way it is spelled. For instance, in I'm going to read a novel today, I read an interesting novel yesterday. The word read is spelled with the same letters, but both words are pronounced differently. There's a wide area of words like read that can confuse beginners. Words like read are called heteronyms. Another example of heteronyms is the word tear. Therefore, someone can either say, I have a tear in my almost new t-shirt because of the nail, or they can say, I have a tear in my eyes. So guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any idea for the next videos, just inform me. As always, if you enjoy watching this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.